mobility against a character like Diddy Kong can be kind of rough, but Sheik is able to keep up. So let's see this right now. Going to FD, a little curious. This stage is normally, you know, people talk about how it's great for Sheik. She has that needle camping possibility. Sheik, just a character with such strong neutral that, and FD is a stage that in general really lets characters that have good neutral abuse that fact. But getting into this match itself, Venia doing a lot of jumping, still gets clipped by the last little needle that thing's gonna throw out. With a double up air, totally tie game at 38%. Both these characters trying to find their opening. Venia manages to get it with an up tilt and the jabs to cover landing as well. He rolls in and manages to catch it. Finally, the turnaround from Dill. Quick forward throw bouncing fish pretty much evens up the percent. And normally in this sort of matchup, you know, whoever has the lead can matter a lot, but Venia, very aggressive player. He's pretty much going to be approaching regardless. Venia trying to get back to center stage, gets the nice pivot grab. He reads the air dodge, but Dill being tricky, manages to avoid it. That was such a gutsy up smash. Sheik throwing out an up smash of her own. That might be a little bit of a call out from each of these guys saying, don't jump so much. You know, up smash for a lot of characters is that juicy anti-air option. And there we have it, the F tilt up air connecting for the kill. Dill now with a one stock lead, already tacking on 24 extra credit. Ooh, smart. Goes back with that short hop air dodge, manages to throw in the back air right before it he can get punished. Amazing power shield from Dill. Dill, honestly, I was about to say, his power shield game is just so consistently good. Like, he's the kind of guy where, and I mean, power shields are starting to really push the meta in a new direction. If you're able to be consistent with it, it actually like destroys what a lot of characters want to do in neutral. And Dill is showing that right now. Normally those neutral airs can be really difficult for characters to punish. But Dill just showing, you know, he doesn't care. But he ends up getting caught by that forward air and losing his stock. And right now we have over 4 minutes, like over 3 minutes on the clock, so this is not going to be a timeout situation. So Dill has to think eventually about how to get the kill. And Venia just immediately 38, 42%, evening this up, getting close to it at least. Wow, that was actually really, really interesting. Decides to up B into the stage and gets hit by the needles. Great up smash. Sheik managing to get down to the ground. Oh, definitely a missed input. That narrative bouncing fish would have confirmed. But instead, Venia manages to gain back stage control. These two players, and there might be it. No, hanging on by a thread there. That should be it. Oh, beautiful. Catching him with that up B, sealing his death with the up smash. Beautiful stuff from Venia. It looked pretty bad for him for a while. You know, he was kind of getting, like after he lost that first stock, Dill was playing really well and just tacking on percent and tacking on percent. But as soon as he evened up the stocks, he just managed to play just the way he should have, and he managed to get the comeback with that clutch edge guard. Also, not a lot of characters can edge guard Sheik. Like, how often do you see that? Sheik is normally one of these characters that you hear people talk about, like, you know, oh, you just don't mess with her. But Greninja, he has that ability. With that up B, he managed to snipe her with it, and that was it. She just gently drifts down into his monstrous blue swords. All right. Getting into game 2 here. Same stage. I definitely think that's a good look for Dill. Oh, looks like I might be joined here. No. All right. Let's... Ooh, great catching his landing with that up tilt. She still doesn't have a jump, but manages to get back to ledge. And now, ooh, okay. Yeah, there's doing a lot of these like drifting air dodges. And yeah, it seems like Venia is starting to catch on to them. Punishes with the drag down up air. Retaliating in kind with his own. Dill now still at a bit of a deficit. Yeah, I have to say, so the FD pick, it seems like Dill is doing a pretty good job of landing, but he's definitely worried about it. You see him going for all these like sort of tricky, somewhat risky landing mix-ups. You know, he's constantly doing these like drifting air dodges as he's trying to get back down to the stage. Venia doing a great job of just sort of capitalizing on that. I think he wanted a real footstool, but he ended up getting the phantom one, which meant that Sheik is not left in lag. Ooh, F-tilt forward air, putting Venia off stage, gets hit by the last hit of that little blast. Nair bouncing fish not going to connect, but he's keeping him pressured in this off-stage situation. Beautiful shadow sneak to get himself through there.
All right, hi guys, I'm back on here. We're in the middle of game 2 here, I guess.
Yes.
Omega Palutena's Temple. Love this Omega stage.
It's beautiful. Not my personal favorite, but definitely up there. But regardless, anyway, now we have Venia off stage, amazing with that aggressive forward air to bring himself back to neutral.
Yeah, Greninja's forward air, very good attack, very disjointed. Oh, he gets the drag down up air, but tech. Yeah, that was a really good tech right there. That's a hard move to tech. All those drag down things, Greninja up air, Sheik up air,
it's almost
Mega
like
Man, Meta Knight back airs.
Sheik, like, you know, trying to drag down. It's almost like she's like trying to learn. She's just like, oh, you do that? I can try it.
Yeah. We've seen that a couple times already from Venia in this set.
Yeah, goes for the pivot grab, but ends up getting that bad trade.
Saved his jump that whole time. Able to recover pretty quickly.
Sheik can struggle to kill.
Up throw, not. It is going to kill. Wow.
Wow,
Max Rage, Sheik is super light. Was already light. They nerfed her weight a couple of times, so.
Yeah. She's like a solid 4 units lighter than, or like 4 or 5 units lighter than she originally was.
Yeah, I think they nerfed her by 2 units at least, and they did it multiple times.
Yeah.
So we see Venia still on his first stock, and here we see a bit of Sheik's biggest issue as a character. Has some trouble killing from time to time, and as good as her neutral is, she's got to get edge guards to get early kills, or else she can end up in situations like this.
Yeah, and Venia has just been so smart with his recoveries. He's just not giving Dill the opportunity, and already he took this huge deficit that he was at, and he's turned it into, like, he's already tacked on 27% extra credit, which against a character like Sheik is huge. Every percent that you can manage to tack on.
Well, because skill percent really isn't that high. I mean, we're seeing him, especially if he can hold on to this first stock for a while, not too far away from being able to get a kill with a down tilt up smash or something like that. You're probably in the 50s against someone as light as Sheik with max rage. Greninja's tipper up smash is very strong.
Ooh, great spacing on that back air. Managing to outspace the out of shield punish that Dill had for him.
He's still holding on to this stock and really getting closer to kill percent.
And those little, yeah, he's looking for the F-tilt now.
F-tilt will probably
kill.
I think with this much rage, it should definitely kill.
Ooh, but he clips him with that up smash. Goes for the, okay, interesting. And the back air
finally getting killed, but 81% extra credit and only about 2 minutes left on the clock.
That is true.
So
Venia probably not going to go for the timeout.
I highly doubt it, but, you know, also another possibility that forces Dill to approach and forces him to make this game quicker. Because, you know, even if he's not going for the timeout, this has been a game that wasn't necessarily slow paced, it just took him a long time to get those kills. So even if he can't find that kill, you know, Greninja does have the speed to play evasive, even against someone as good as Sheik.
Oh, yeah.
Forces the low recovery, now looking for the ledge trap, but he jumps back off stage. What just happened there?
That was a crazy
counter.
Wow.
It looked like something stage spiked him, but it was actually just him hitting the stage after his counter,
yeah,
and he didn't go anywhere.
Actually, now
interesting mix-up right there. Oh.
Yeah, now we're seeing an amazing job. He's putting Venia in the corner. And
I love the F-tilt raw back air right there.
Woo.
And now Venia does get that jab, but Dill has brought this back to a fairly even game. But of course, keep in mind, Greninja does have a lot more kill power than Sheik does. And
also, there's almost a minute left on the clock. If Venia wanted to start playing that angle, he could, although it's very risky at this point.
It is very difficult, and also Needles beat out Shuriken pretty easily, I think. We haven't really seen either of them go for the camp game for too long because Venia just hasn't allowed it.
Yeah.
And now the pivot grab, goes for too many pummels. Great mash out by Dill, and the down tilt up air takes it. We're going to a game 3.
With 50 seconds left on the clock, manages to get that confirmed, net himself the kill, and bring us to a game 3 here now. Is this winner? Is this semis? How far
Helper, where are we in the bracket? Is this semis or quarters? Okay.
I can look it up myself. We have the
too.
magic of future technologies.
Yeah, this is quarters.
Quarters, okay.
Winner of this plays Raptor. On the opposite end is Mystery versus Angel.
Okay, cool. So this is the last winner's quarters match. Then we'll get into winner's semis just after this. Mr. E still in. He'll be taking on Angel Cortez. And the winner of this plays Raptor, who just beat Numbers and Cassius back-to-back. So good day already for Raptor. But we're going back to Omega Palutena's Temple. And an early lead for Dill here.
Yeah. Oh, gets that hard read with the up smash.
Doesn't quite get the tipper on it, though. Just missed. The spacing on that is actually very precise.
Oh, yeah.
As we see a good landing back air to bouncing fish conversion right there.
I just realized this is a ninja battle.
Yeah.
It took me a while.
We have this game's 2 premier ninja fighters.
So
who will win this episode of American Ninja Warrior? Game 3 here, and an early lead Dill is still holding on to here, but you know, as we mentioned, Sheik, and as we saw in the last game, Sheik can have some trouble killing.
Oh, great snipe. He's forced without a jump.
That Hydro Pump could have done it.
Yeah, but he was just out of range, and so he's going to be hanging on here.
Oh, he catches him with 1 needle and gets needle bouncing fish. The very last needle. I think he had 4 of them charged. Couldn't tell exactly, but catches the last one into a bouncing fish confirm. Oh, good shadow sneak. And that's an option that's very punishable, but if you catch people off guard, you know, you're not always looking at those shadows down there.
All right.
Falling Nair, but well out of range for that to confirm.
All right, but manages to catch his landing and close it out with a forward smash. And we're now left with 1 stock apiece. Dill's spending a lot of time on the platform there. He probably isn't planning on doing a timeout, but probably just want to collect his thoughts, you know?
Yeah, it's a close set, and going into a last stock situation right here.
Ooh, gets that forward throw bouncing fish.
Getting towards max percent for that. Good awareness by Dill, knowing his percentage. Gets more. He's just repeatedly winning neutral, keeping Greninja in a corner here. And Greninja does have the mobility options to get out of those situations, but Sheik is just such a good ledge trapping character. And Dill is taking full advantage of it.
Especially if you're a player with good reaction time. Because like Nair, just holding shield at the ledge is so scary.
Yeah, she's got that Nair active from frame 4 to frame 30. Just covers all get-up options if you time it right.
And then it auto-cancels.
Yeah. So you can up smash a roll, you can run up and grab a neutral get-up if they wait and neutral get-up. And Sheik's such a good character at just catching every possible situation and limiting your options.
Ooh, trying to go for that, the low up air. Finally putting Venia back off stage.
Great
Beautiful
tech.
And he now has,
Oh, that would have been
nice.
footstool dare, probably footstool dare fair for a kill. Not sure on the exact percents on those combos, but he was certainly looking for a kill confirm right there.
Wow,
Out
just out of the
up air range. Oh, there it is.
All right, really nice up air, closing it out for Venia. No, sorry, for Dill.
Yeah. Same idea. So Dill,
I messed up at the only time it mattered.
so that is going to put Dill into winners semis, and we're going to get the other side.